Okay. The sun is shining. Finally, in the rain. Charles LeBlanc, go to Google. Write my name, Charles LeBlanc, you'll see my blog. Okay, as we know, I battled against the justice system. All these videos, I have to go to Videos Anonymous, but I do videos of this, videos of that. But when you're poor, you believe that nobody listens to you, especially if you're an inmate. You lose all self-esteem, and nobody will listen to you. So, the police and the justice system, the police came after me. I don't know why, I'm such a nice guy. Maybe they want a coffee. They don't want Tim Horton, they want McDonald's. And they've been coming after me, and they're not done. They're allowed to screw up 100 times. I'm allowed to screw up once. That's why I'm thinking of asking the federal government to investigate the Attorney General office, because they work together. They socialize together. And somebody in the Attorney General office wants to do me big harm. La bonté. Anyway, never mind. We'll get to the names later. That's right, the politicians are coming out in 55 minutes. I better do this fast. Okay, I got a letter. Just like if you want to have bad news, or you want to tell the media that you're going to privatize the extramural nurses. You do the news late on Friday. So I get this email on Friday. It says New Brunswick, Canada. It doesn't say Justice Department. It doesn't say police. It doesn't say welfare. And maybe it's from the New Brunswick Police Commission. Next week will be 2 weeks. November 8th, it will be 1 year that those two cops from the Edmundston Police grabbed me by the legislator. Could be it was a setup by the government, but we're not sure yet. Hey, maybe this is the police commission saying they're justified in grabbing two. Go to YouTube, right? Edmundston Police, that they're justified to do what they did. Okay, so we never opened this. I don't have a clue what it is. We'll soon find out. Ah, the sun is shining more when I'm opening. Yes, the drums. No anthrax, stuff like that. Regular mail. Oh, okay. I'll read this. This is to when the idiotic so-called poet, Penny for a Poem, tackled me, and River Rat, Matt Myers from the Fredericton Police Force, went out of their way to have me charged. They wanted me charged with aggravated assault. And I had no right to a lawyer. Thank God for the viewers. We collected $4,400. And this, I put a complaint that should have never seen the light of day in court. Never, never. But because it's me, right? We got bad cops. We got very bad cops here in Fredericton. River Rat, Matt Myers, Bobby Simmons, Daryl Carter. Charlie, calm down. Focus. Fred Wuzzo. Okay, calm down. Monsieur Leblanc, we are writing to your most recent correspondence. They're going to write this like a lawyer. See, they should talk to you face to face and explain, but they don't do that. Corresponds to Honorable South Roussel, sent by email October 10, 2017. As you may have noticed, as Deputy Attorney General, I was copied the correspondence sent to you by Luc Labonté. Who is this guy anyway? Lee C. Bell Smith, Deputy Attorney General. Wow. I'm making the big leagues now. As you may have noticed, as Deputy Attorney General, the Assistant Deputy Attorney General for Public Prosecution Service, dated May 23, 2017. I am therefore familiar with your responses to your concern. Oh, really? But what are you going to do about it? As you have been advised, PS operates independently of government, and the Office of the Attorney General does not direct or interfere with the decision or activities of the PPS. Bullshit! I have, in any event, reviewed the material set up in Monsieur Labonte May 23rd correspondence, and as Monsieur Labonte points out, there appears to be no evidence of any malicious and inappropriate intent of the part of the PPC. As set out on May 23rd correspondence, the Canadian criminal system is adversarial. There are almost always opposing views on various issues. I gotta learn to speak English again. I never could. Including whether or not there is sufficient evidence, charter breaches, and related matters. He had to be labeled as a pedophile. Calm down, Charles. Stay focused. This is the reason these issues are decided by the courts. After there is a police investigation and a decision made by the prosecutor branch to proceed. Paul Leslie, a cop, having sex with a woman in the Justice Department and then have a relationship and then... Come on. They're not independent. The court may decide to acquit. And acquit, sure, they'll acquit if you can find a lawyer. An acquittal by a court does not imply that the prosecutor acted outside of the scope of their duty. Of course not. That's ridiculous. If that were the case, prosecutors would need to be investigated every time a matter was brought before the court and an acquittal resulted. As Monsieur Labonte also explained, specialized prosecutor service, that's why they say we're the special team of prosecutors, is simply a unit with the PPS which conducts certain type of matters, and put the blogger in jail, and is often called upon to conduct a prosecution in a region where the local prosecutor may have a conflict of interest. Of course, they all do, because of the perceived conflict you have with the local police and prosecutors in Fredericton. Prosecutors from specialized prosecution service handle your file. They don't have to go around in court with people and say, well, we're from the special team of prosecutors. Just to intimidate people with mental illness. That's all it is. That's all this is. You can rest assured that this unit was not created for you and has no particular interest in you and your activities. Yeah, right. And on the contrary, that's what I seen at the I'm not going to talk about that, Redwood side. Sorry, the event, that's everything. Sorry, Van the Bush. My guess would be that the PPS would be very happy in the event your name never again comes across their desk in the context of any further charges or proceeding. I bet me too. I would be very happy if the prosecutors leave me alone. It appears that much of your concern surrounds the activities of the police and perhaps also legal aid. As you may know, neither the activities of the police or decision regarding the use of legal aid resources is in any way contacted with the PPS or the Office of the Attorney General. Resume any concern you have with any police force or legal aid will be addressed directly with them. But they work together. As a final manner, if you continue to believe you are being inappropriately singled out by Monsieur Labonte or the PPS in general, you may consider contacting the Ombudsman pursuant to the Ombudsman Act. Ombudsman? Once again, the Ombudsman is completely separated from an independent PPS in the Office of the Attorney General, and as such we are unsure as to whether the Ombudsman have the jurisdiction or would decide to undertake an investigation. Of course not, there's no money. But we got $500,000 to give to a language commissioner that wants to cause shit between English and... Focus. We simply wanted to draw your attention, they drew my attention, all right, to this potential option for your information. Yours truly, Lee C. Bell, Deputy Attorney General. I'm sure he never even read this. I'm sure this was just written by a student. This is not over because, you know what they should do? They should sit down and discuss what happened. And what happened? The 6 months to the day that that idiot tackled me in front of a witness, and the Fredericton police force went out of their way to have me charged. And then we wanted to do an investigation with Shane Henderson, asshole, cop. He said that I was exploiting children for money. I saw him last week. I said, he's a jerk. Anyway, hold it. Focus, Charles. And then right before we wanted Shane Henderson investigated from the Miramichi police, guess what? Leanne Fish transferred him to the Fredericton police. And the police commission said, well, we can't investigate because he no longer works for the Miramichi police. He works for the Fredericton police. Have you ever seen so much? It's a blog, it's the justice system, it's the cops, I'm gonna say it. Have you ever, sorry Myra, have you ever seen so much fucking bullshit in all your life?